lovely view. I've a question for you about Minrathous, Nev.
Do you?
I've heard its mage circles are the strongest in Tevinter.
So they claim.
One does hear things, boasts about particular methods and so on.
Funny. We hear the same about Navarra. So, necromancy's your calling.
Like most Navaran mages, I hope it's not a concern.
We'll find out.
Your own practice, your work must find you in dangerous corners. Your experience with blood magic,
You want to know if I've tried it myself?
well, in so many words.
Never have, never would.
The field hospital. How is it doing?
They need more bandages, blankets, and herbs for poultices.
I will lean... Rook, you must find Chance.
What happened?
He was here earlier, deathly ill, saying he had to see the market master.
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is blighted, or about to become a darkspawn, find him, Rook. We'll stay here in case he returns.
Come on. We have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
You're not from Treviso?
From nearby. Doesn't matter.
Hang on.
You know, Emmerich, when a necromancer moves in, I thought we might get undead bursting through the floor. But you keep things quiet, and Fred's a good neighbor.
You'll have to forgive my... Look there! Someone's killed a horde of Untarm.
Did Chance do this? He was going to see the market master. Let's find her.
Now, where were we? You'll have to forgive my own worries. All I've read of Tevinter.
I can respect the wariness.
The Anta make the man's friends, but so do the crows.
Blighted on the left, other injuries on the right. Don't let the blight spread.
Excuse me? Did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. We heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market. And he left you a note.
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us in the Drowned District.
How long have we called it the garrison? I hear that when the dragons attacked, you chose to help in Rathus over Treviso. We drove it off at great cost. I don't expect an outsider is too concerned with that.
Saying you missed out on the dragon excitement we had. Although I'm glad you helped the Shadow Dragons.
You're not upset I chose to go to Minrathous?
Of course not. If the Shadow Dragons need a minder, who am I to deny them? Seriously though, I have a niece in the Dragons. Thank you for your help, whatever you give it.
Let's send Ammon fire to Treviso. They'll enjoy studying the soil. Carter should have just dropped me in the deep roads.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
There's a problem.
Have at them! Well struck! I wanted to ask, Nev. You had your concerns about me at first,
A few.
but not Manfred?
What can I say? He's a good egg.
Quite right.
Southern chantry buildings have a different feel to them. Not always a welcoming one.
I wonder what age it was constructed in.
Don't look down. We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
We've got company. Ready if you are.
Good work, Rook.
Got us at range. Got us at range. Beat the odds there. Emmerich takes this round.
That darkspawn, that's chance.
Thank you, friends.
A lot of people in the market owe him their lives.
Let's let Teir and Viago know what happened here.
A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals.
Opportunists fleeing their easy pert.
We found Chance. He saved the market from Antam before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
So you know a thing or two about wisps?
As much as any watcher of my rank.
I might have questions for you later.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any law? Arm yourselves. Prepare for the hunt.
The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory.
Rook, Professor, A new group of Venatori trespass in the shrouded halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
I wonder what this is about. We got it.
At once.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Locked to keep us out, or locked to keep something in?
They're powerfully warded, and yet... someone passed through these doors not long ago.
We got it. Let's see if we can figure this out. That did it. There we go.
Ever more to do?
Is that the last of them? We need one more wisp for that locked door.
Right. Let's look around. What do we have here? That did it. That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Get ready. Now there's a nice shot.
Spectacular rope!
Rook takes credit there. Dead Venatori. That demon in here must have killed them, but how'd they get past the lock before us?
An excellent question.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Definitely a demon.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something. This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Nasty trick, but we can't ignore it.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out. A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
Everyone's talking about how you helped drive off the dragon. I'm glad I wasn't anywhere near the area.
What is it like, Nev? Using your magic to uncover wrongs in Minrathous?
That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the Snake Nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know.
About?
So the Snake Nest...
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out.
Getting used to the schedule? The lectures? It's fine.
I also sell maps for those with wanderers' hearts.
Baubles, ornaments, trinkets, all handmade. You're always welcome to browse.
I remember some days back, while moving a bunch of crates off the ship. I could have sworn.
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find. This Linus. He must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
I don't think we'll get any answers from him.
Some burnt documents. Too burnt to get anything.
We should look outside, search the area.
I shouldn't buy something for myself right now, but maybe something small.
Right. Anyway.
What is it like, Nev? Using your magic to uncover wrongs in Minrathous.
You don't need magic for that. Just turn over a rock.
It all sounds so thrilling. Belara was showing me some articles about your work.
Those rags?
Yes, let's see. There was the Cordellan Caper, the mystery of the heir of Voldorma.
You can only trust one word in 5 in those papers.
What happened here?
Blood. There's a trail. A blood-stained shirt.
No cuts in the material. The blood didn't belong to the owner.
A sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but... something feels off. All right. That Snake Nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her. Again. A man named Atticus came to the Snake Nest. We know he was headed here. That your boss, Linus, knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
The bar storage. There has to be more here. All this under the bar's storage?
No matter. We must press farther.
Linus, the snake nest owner, he made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
I'll follow up. Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here. How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. There. Much sturdier than the old one. Well, there's other ways to get into the catacombs.
There is...
About my question earlier, Emmerich. You can't tell how long a body's been dead by how cold it is.
There's too many interfering factors and variables.
So that journal I showed you...
The time of death couldn't be pinpointed based on temperature. No.
Thanks. There's a shadow...
Something sealed past... here.
The magic is... strange. Well, anyway, so that journal I showed you...
The time of death couldn't be pinpointed based on temperature. No.
Thanks. There's a shadow dragon I want you to meet.
The catacombs appear extensive indeed.
How'd that statue get there?
They've been used to store food during war and blight. Kept Minrathous alive more than once. But that was never the whole story. There's secrets older than the city itself down here.
A cheese vendor. And such variety. I'm fairly sure that one's illegal in Navarra.
If you ever get into smuggling, I know people who can give you pointers.
Nev, really?
Sabina.
You're back. But Atticus.
The man who took Atticus's life. He thought it would save his child. But it wasn't right.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know. I need time and to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you. At least for letting me know.
Dogtown's desperate are being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner, the people Compassion found. What if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Dogtown, maybe we'll find more.
About to have a problem.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Look, over there.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
That sounds like the trapped demon in the necropolis.
Has it grieved the Chimchia? I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
Got company to the left. We'll crush them. Move now.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
So it did.
A multi-localized sending. The malign spirit trapped in the vault can project facets of its reality into the outer world.
We might be able to restore that bridge.
Always good to have a shortcut.
Look at this. I bet it came in handy. And you have to hand it to the ancient elves. They loved their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
Rook, I think you covered it.
Oh, okay.
Look, over there. As we were saying,
You return.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that mold you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Minotauri failed?
Got us at a distance.
Two demons down. Or two versions of the same demon.
to retain a unified character across such distances, it may very well be ancient.
This is one of the Evanuris. Might even be Gillenane or Elganon.
Wonder who carved it, and what they think now.
This artifact isn't working right. Maybe if I looked at the crystals it's connected to. person who set this up was in contact with someone or something from the Fade. And another Fen'Harel altar. That's all the crystals. Hopefully that fixes the artifacts. That's a person. Or it was. And it came out of the Fade.
Careful, Rook. Something vile was attempted here. Dark magic designed to draw spirits, or a specific spirit.
Might be best if we stop tampering. The forest will reclaim it.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
It only gets worse from here.
We've got the same feeling.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
All right. Tell me there's a plan.
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
So you two study the Blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for Darkspawn.
I'll try not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
So be careful.
Hello there. You're here to help?
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side.
You've been to the farmlands? There's a family, Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight, before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know. Lavendel Village. Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's Crossing.
And yet, life remains.
Often a place needs someone in its corner. This one needs more than a few.
Are you all right?
I'm not.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
I wouldn't be surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Nor would I. Whether a curse or some other magical disturbance, it bears investigation.
The trees from the wetlands are unique. We've had lumber imported. It's not the same. I learned the trade from my parents. Good luck out there.
You're here to help? You think you and 2 wardens can fix all this? All right, you're set.
There. That's our blight boil. Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Multiple samples improve the accuracy of any study, unpleasant though the gathering process may be. We've company. Wonderfully done, Nev!
Questioning spirits. Does it matter how long the corpse has been a corpse?
Time is a factor, but not necessarily a limiting one.
Right. And condition?
Another factor. Are you interested in the theory?
No, the practical.
Who do you have in mind?
Tell your gods we won't be stopped.
This'll open the way.
Well, back to our point.
Who do you have in mind?
There's a case. I've got a lead. I'm not sure yet, but I'll get back to you.
Anytime.
Venatory barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed.
Recently placed, too.
What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands? What's that sound?
I'm guessing it's not the Blight.
So this is the cursed manor.
Spared no expense on the atmosphere.
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here?
Inside.
What was that?
The Venatori weren't the only ones here.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
You want to know more?
The cellar. Stay on guard. Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
He's chasing status. Wants a better rank among the Venatori.
Curious creatures. Trolls like moths.
A spirit warped by fixation, an all-consuming obsession.
So the Venatori wanted treasure, but found a sealed demon.
We stopped both. So a bad deal for them.
Let's look around. This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon. Or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastian know.
So, Borgoth.
Yes?
Quite the character.
Some abuses of magic.
Got the sample.
Lovely.
Let's continue our discussion. Some abuses of magic are so cruel, the people must be reassured that transgressions will never be tolerated. Vorgoth tends to these matters.
That'd do the trick.
Darkspawn. Everyone ready? Everyone all right?
Close enough.
Got it.
First at Demeter's Crossing, now here. And the gods are just getting started.
We've a fight ahead.
A solid hit!
This... Well. An echo?
We're not alone.
Here we go!
And another Fenarel altar. This was farmland.
My word, you're right.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
I spy trouble ahead. Into the fray!
An ogre.
Light and darkspawn's all connected, right? Maybe it's mad we attacked the boils.
We need to stop it.
Clear out.
It's down.
Made it through that one.
And another sample.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evker and Antoine.
Light gummed up the entrance. I think we can cut through. Signs of a family that disappeared.
I've got this.
They knew the Blight was coming, but how? And what went wrong after?
Something toyed with the people here.
The lights in Minrathous, the level of enchantment for such casual applications, it's a wonder.
It's a party trick.
Those outside the Imperium beg to differ. That quality and duration. I've never seen anything quite like the turquoise light in that one market. Perhaps the owner...
Don't go after the turquoise.
I'm sorry?
The owner's got the only turquoise hue in the city. You start asking around, he'll make sure you stop. Permanently.
Ah, I'll admire from afar.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
Promises them a way out, then keeps them in the same place. Like a game.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
It came through so fast. I didn't have time to grab... I don't know.
What happened, happened. Can't change it now.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two rein, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First, Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Do you think titles and bluster scare me?
And your venom is better directed toward your magisters.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
He's trying to help.
Enough! You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
Thanks.
I was only gonna play for like an hour.
long day. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share for me, please. Get me out there. Let people know who I am. I'll try to be back tomorrow. And